Hey everybody, Janice Allen, and this is episode 33 of Getting Real with Janice Allen. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you my top 6 tips on how you can win a bidding war, also known as multiple offers. So let's get to it. Tip number 1, if you have eyes on a particular property in a particular neighborhood, be ready to see that home the first day it comes to market. Although a majority of properties currently coming to market right now will state when offers are due and when the seller will respond. But there are properties out there that will entertain offers immediately. So it would be extremely advantageous for you to go on day 1 to see that property if you're allowed to and submit your offer. Just remember, your offer is not an offer when you're trying to get a deal. It's essentially your highest and best offer. Tip number 2, in this current market, offers that come in need to be clean with no conditions. No conditions will generally be the one that either wins or stands out over others. Your price has to be attractive enough, and sellers must know that a firm offer, even if slightly lower than another offer with conditions, will usually be looked upon as a stronger offer. Here's a pro tip. Be sure that you have not only a pre-approval for a mortgage amount, but that it would be a good practice for the lender to call the listing agent so that they know all the financials check out. Pro tip number 3, consider increasing your down payment if possible to show the sellers that you are not only financially sound, but that you're also very serious about purchasing their home. A larger down payment amount gives more security to the seller in the off chance possibility that the buyer won't back out of the deal. Pro tip number 4 is about earnest money. It's usually standard practice to put 1% of the purchase price towards earnest money. However, if you want to come in strong, I would recommend, if possible, to increase that deposit amount. Upping your earnest money deposit shows the seller you are more serious, like you have more skin in the game. But in some instances, you have to be careful because you could lose that earnest money. So definitely think carefully about that and have a conversation with your realtor. Pro tip number 5, give the sellers their dates. This one is pretty straightforward, but at the end of the day, it's not always price that it comes down to. If the sellers have already purchased another property and they need to line their dates up with the completion and possession dates, nobody wants to move twice. So not only are you saving a headache, but also a ton of moving costs. So the best way to go about doing this is to have your realtor speak with the listing agent and make sure that they know exactly when those dates are. Pro tip number 6. For all the realtors out there, there is one step further, and that's building as much rapport as you can with the listing agent. You'd be surprised that just doing this simple thing can speak volumes to not only your character, but to your buyers. If you've spent time to build rapport with the listing agent, trust me, it's going to pay you back. Being professional and providing comfort to the listing agent and letting them know that you're able to close on this transaction goes a long way. If you found these tips useful, please hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and be sure to comment below. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call, send me a text, shoot me over a DM or an email. Good luck out there, and take care, everybody.